Alright, so this is a video that I wanted to make because I actually ended up forgetting how to do addition by hand because I'm so used to the calculator. And I was thinking, hey, wait a minute, what if my phone runs out of battery and I have to make like an addition problem by hand? What am I gonna do? And what if there's no paper? Well, hopefully I have paper, but let's do some examples without a calculator. Just to get it started. It's like a muscle basically. If you don't use it, you lose it. And we gotta get off the calculator so we can be more active with our brain to do these in our head instead of relying on a calculator to do the work for us. Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't use a calculator sometimes to do fast, but what if you don't have one? Alright, so 24 plus 18, what we do here is 8 plus 4 is 12, right? And you can even do, if you're unsure, you just do 8 plus 2, 10, you're left with just 2, and it's 12. So you put the 2 here for the 12, and you add 1 up here. And then 1 plus 2, 3, 4, 42. And I know I'm not supposed to be using my calculator, but to check your work, use a calculator. 42. Alright, that was easy. But let's go with 3-digit numbers. 379 plus let's say 423. Okay, so 379. This is hard to write on this picture, but anyway, point is, so 379 plus 423. 9 plus 3 is 12 again. 12. We add it up here. 1, that's a 7 plus 8. 7 plus 1, 8, 10. And you get 0 over here. 1, 4, 8, 0, 2. Perfect. Now we can use our calculator here to just check our work really quick. And yeah, it's 802. Perfect. Alright, enough clowning around. Now we get to the hard stuff, or more challenging stuff. Alright, here we go. 4, 1, 6 plus 2, 50. Ugh. My art is not too good. It's 258. And now we're gonna add a 3rd-digit number. Okay, so let's see if we can keep track here. So you can add whichever way you want, but I'm gonna go with the even numbers. So 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 7, that'll give you 21. You add the 1 here. You always add the second number of your number, if that makes sense, first, and then you put the 2 up here, 21. So now you have 2 plus 1, 3 plus 5, 8 plus 0, 8. So that's 8. So you don't have to put anything over here. Put 4, 2, 7. 781. Now let's use our calculator to see if we got that right. 4116 plus 258 plus 107. 781. Good job. Alright. For my last example, we're gonna do something a little tricky, okay? But this is just to get us used to wanting to do addition by hand, right? You always want to keep using your brain and not let the calculator do the work for you, and that's gonna help you do more things by hand. You're going to want to do multiplication by hand. You're going to want to do linear expressions by hand. And that's really good. Only when you need to look at graphs will you have to use your calculator. And if you're using a test, obviously you need the calculator for speed. But you always, I think doing addition by hand is really important to get your brain to work and to be fresh of this, especially when it comes to mathematics. Anyway, alright, let's do it. This is our last example, but this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something really, I'm gonna point this out, but let me just write the numbers first. Alright, so you notice that I basically used 1-digit number, 2-digit number, 3-digit number, and a 4-digit number. Okay, so 1,705 plus 363, 14 plus 14 plus 8. So when you get this, sometimes what you always want to do is you want to line up the numbers correctly so you can add correctly, right? If you put the 8 over here, it's not going to make sense. Your answer is going to be wrong. You always want to line it up perfectly. If, for example, you're adding 363 with a 2-digit number, you want to just imagine there's a 0 here, and it'll be the same thing. 0, 14 is still 14. Okay, so let's try to add this. So 8, 5 plus 3 is 8, and then you can do whatever, plus 4, 8. So since 8 is over here, 5 plus 3, 8. 8 is 16. And then plus 4 is 20. And if you do it, 5 plus 3, 8. And 8 plus 4, 12. 20. So 0, 2. Ugh, okay. My mouse is like slipping. Okay. 2 plus 0, 2. 2 plus 6, 8, 9. And if you notice, I'm just going straight down. The most important thing is just to line up the numbers. And you can even just imagine that 8 here is just a 0. There's nothing here. So you just line it up perfectly. And since it's a 9, it's not a 2-digit number. I don't have to cross anything over here. So you can just add here. So 7 plus 3 is 10. 0, I can add it here. 0, 0. So it's a 10. 7 plus 3 is 10. 0. And then 1 over here. And that's 2,000. Ugh. That 2. It's weird. 2,090. Alright. So now we can get our calculator. And let's see if we got it right. 3 plus 363 plus 14 plus 8. That is 2,090. Yeah. Alright. So, we notice that we don't need calculators to do these mathematic problems, especially since it's just doable. It's just a matter of habit. And again, if you're not using something that you've learned over time, you're just going to forget it. You're going to have to go back to it. And it helps your brain. It helps your brain to do things by hand. And it's not just for the benefit of not using a calculator, but it's going to help your brain in other areas where you have to learn, like not just math, but other skills like learning languages or learning vocabulary. You know, you're putting your brain to work. You're putting your muscle. Your brain is a muscle, basically. Keep it working, and yeah. So this was fun. I actually just want to do math by myself after I end this video. But anyway, guys, I hope this helped anyone. If you guys have any questions, let me know. All right, peace, guys. Peace.